I've been making Minecraft thumbnails for over a year now, generating thousands of clicks across multiple channels. In this video, I'm going to share my best tips so you can do the same for your channel. And the best part is that I'm going to teach you how to make thumbnails completely free. Let's get started. Alright, we're just going to jump straight into the first step. Just go down to the description. I put some links down there. And you're just going to want to download them. Make sure you select the same game version. I'm going to be using 1.20.1. I would recommend the same. I mean, if you want to use Forge, that's fine, but I'll recommend Fabric. You're going to want to get shaders. I'll leave a link down below, but you're just going to want to get complementary shaders. Alright, so once you get all the mods, you're going to want to open your Minecraft launcher. Just give it a second, it's loading. And then you're going to want to go to your Fabric. Now you want to go to this folder button and then bring up the mods. It's going to be different on Windows. I'm using Mac, so it's going to be a bit different. These are all the mods you're going to want to put. So I put 4 mods in the description. You're going to put them all here. And then also, make sure you put the shaders in the shader packs. So that should be over here. So as you can see, I have the complementary shaders right there. I'll put that in the description. So after that, you just want to launch the game. Alright, so once you launch up your Minecraft, you're going to want to go ahead and create a new world. I'm going to show you the best settings for a world. So first, make it creative. Allow cheats on. Make sure it's peaceful. Then go to world, make it super flat. Then after you make it super flat, make sure you turn off all structures. Then go over to game rules. You're going to want to turn off world updates. And also make sure you turn off all mob spawning. So go over here. Just click all of these. Boom. Then you can create the world. Alright, so now we're inside the world. Now we're going to start making the thumbnail. Make sure before you start making the thumbnail, set the time to 10,000. This is the command right here in chat. That's going to put the sun up pretty high, and that's how you want it. So for the thumbnail, we're going to be doing a pretty popular niche of thumbnails. That's a before and after. So for the after, we're going to be using netherite armor. And for the before, let's just use leather armor. Alright, once you have the stuff that you want to make a thumbnail with, this is the most important part. Make sure to use the NPC wand. Just right click it right here. And then you can go over to inventory and select the inventory. So we're going to be using the wooden stuff first and the leather armor. So let's just equip all of that. And then just click finalize. And as you can see, I've made the NPC like this. If you right click it, you can change the skin and just upload your own skins. But I'm not going to do that, so that's fine. Also, you're going to want to make him face towards the sun, because once we turn on the shaders, it's going to look weird if he's not towards the sun. So just go to the second one over here and rotate him like that. It doesn't have to be perfectly on the sun. It actually looks a little better when the sun is kind of on an angle on him. So now it's time to take the screenshot. I would recommend going like one lower right here, putting your FOV to 30, just like this. Don't go high because it looks weird. I would go low. And then the next thing you're going to do is click F1, then go over to your shader settings right here and click complementary, then open shader pack settings. Alright, so these are the settings that I use. First, make this extreme. Just like that. Then go to lighting, go to overworld light colors and make the intensity 0.8. Next thing you're going to want to do is go over to world, go over to outline settings, turn this off, turn this on, turn this on, put this on dungeons, put this on 4, and then put this on 7. And I think that's basically everything that I do. So now it's time to take the screenshot. I would take it from an angle just so you can see the side, because it looks pretty bad from the front because it's kind of flat. So I'll go to the side just like this and just take a screenshot. So when you take a screenshot, make sure to click F7 because with this mod, it separates him from the background just like that. Alright, so now he has netherite armor on. So now we're going to take another screenshot. Alright, so for the next screenshot, what we got to do is make a landscape for our photos because we don't want them just to be standing on grass. That's going to look kind of weird. So I'm just going to make some custom things. Once you're done with that, just stand over here and take a screenshot. And then we're just going to do the same thing, but with dirt. We're going to get coarse dirt. And boom, we have our screenshots. Alright, so we have all our screenshots. So the first thing you're going to do is go over to photop.com. It is a free website. Just open file, click new, and then make sure to do YouTube thumbnail. Not YouTube cover, but YouTube thumbnail. After that, open your Minecraft launcher again. I'm going to show you how to find the screenshots that you took. Just go over to installations, then go to your folder, then scroll down until you see screenshots. Then you just drag all of these screenshots that you took earlier. As you can see, it separated them from the background. Alright, so now we have the screenshots. We're going to start making the thumbnail. We're going to start with the rich side. So just take the gold. So just take the gold background and drag it over to the side. And then just do the same thing with the dirt background. Once you're done with those, I'm going to teach you a pretty cool transition that you can do to make this line not look so weird. So what you're going to do is just take this tool over here. Just duplicate a white background just like this. And then drag it to the very top. Then you take this magic wand tool. Make sure you select this. Just click it one time and click delete on your keyboard. So now you have an empty top layer. So what you're going to do is just go like this. Just make a random design. I'm going to make one that looks like this. Probably just like that. Okay, so this time I think it turned out pretty good. So I'm just going to color it in. And then we're going to see how it looks. Make sure you select the magic wand tool again. And boom. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Then you can just drag this under the characters. So like the sword will be poking through it. To make it look even cooler, you can go over to select this layer again. Go to layer style. Go to 3D. And then make sure you make it like a very light gray. Just like that. Then you can just change the angle of it. I'm probably going to make it just like this. And then I'm going to make it a bit darker. Just like that. Alright, so once you have your splitter, we're going to start working on these characters. So I'm going to first click this background and just select this entire sky. I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to also I'm going to select this sky. And I'm also going to delete it. So as you can see, now we have a clear background. But we have one problem. As you can see, the dirt is sticking onto that side. So make sure you select the dirt layer. And make sure you take the polygon lasso tool. And then you go like this. So once you select around it, you can just click delete on your keyboard and that'll be gone. So now we have a pretty good transition. Now we're going to start working on how the characters look. So make sure you go to adjustments and go to brightness and contrast and change it around a little. You can also go to hue and change that too. I'm just going to change it and now I'm going to change this one around a little. Alright, so once you like how they both look, you can just select both of them and merge them together. This will make styling them a lot easier. So what you're going to want to go is go to layer, then go to layer style. So go to bevel and emboss. I don't know how to say that. Make sure you select it and then click outer bevel over here. Then go to chisel hard. Then go over down to the black and just put it all the way to 0. Then you're going to want to change the angle a little bit. I would recommend doing about up here and then putting the opacity all the way to the highest. Then change the depth just a little. And the size just a little. Now you can see there's a small white outline on the right side of them. Also, you can do a drop shadow. Make sure you put the distance up really high. And then I'm going to put the opacity really low, the size up, and the spread up. Alright, so since we have almost everything done, we're also going to change the sky. I don't like how the sky looks. Alright, so I'm going to go to this Discord server. I'll link it down below. Then I'm going to click on public assets. Then I'm just going to type sky up here. Search, and then you should find some good options. I really like these over here. I'm going to try out using the nighttime sky. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this image and then I'm going to paste it over here. Make sure you put the layer all the way on the bottom and then you can shrink it. So I think this looks pretty good just because of contrasts. You might want to try it with a light sky, but I think I like how dark it looks. And one more thing we can also do is add some text. You can download the Minecraft font and just upload it right into here. Just click load font. And then it'll allow you to put anything in here. So I'm going to be using the Minecraft 10 font. Then we're just going to click here. Just type 4. We can select the poor text, make it bigger. And we can also make it red. So as you can see, it doesn't really stick out and it kind of blends in. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the layer, go to layer style. And you can go over to 3D and make this a bit darker just like that, and then you can change the angle. You can play around with it, maybe make it a bit more of a vibrant green. I think that looks pretty good. So now you can do the same thing to the red one. Alright, there you have it. We just made a Minecraft thumbnail for free. Don't forget to join my Discord server if you want one-on-one help or have any questions. And if you're looking for even more advanced tips, make sure to check out my next video where I'll be going more in depth.